Hi guys, it's Korey Lindsey, number 21 from Southern Illinois. I'm talking with Brad Smith from College Football Performance Awards about the upcoming FCS Elite Defensive Back Award. It means a lot, man. It means hard work actually does pay off. It was a grind, man, but I definitely say it was a journey I wouldn't take back, and I definitely appreciate it and proud of my accomplishments. I would have to say my biggest challenge as a defensive back was definitely just going out challenging myself here week in, week out to play at a dominant level. I think over the course of the season, you kind of get tired and don't want to push as hard, but I definitely think just the will to go out and challenge myself every day, every week, just to go out and play dominant. I think that was the biggest challenge as far as playing defensive back. I would have to say the biggest interception of my career was on the flea flicker against Illinois State my junior year. I caught the interception in the middle of the field against E.I. Salem, which was their best receiver. So with the recap, I believe that was my most memorable and my best interception of my career. I would say my favorite drill for training was defensive back would definitely just be backpedaling and ball drills. You never can get too comfortable with your technique or just with having ball skills. So I always practice and try to perfect those, which is my technique and my ball skill, which are some small things that that comes in handy when playing in the game. If I had any advice to give to an incoming Saluki defensive back, I would definitely tell him to be very critical on your technique and very sound on your discipline as far as your eyes and your feet and just your mental aspects. So I definitely tell them to be responsible and be very critical as far as the technical side of playing football. I would have to say my favorite wins have to be, the past 2 years wins against Northern Illinois. Both of them ended in exciting fashion, but I think from my junior year and my senior year, those are two of the most memorable wins I had here at SIU. I have a recap of a funny incident that we have every year, which is the incoming freshmen have a annual talent show before camp, man. And there's just so many numerous acts that we just always enjoy, and we remember, just the hard times and the grinding days of camp. And that talent show always, gives us a laugh and something to remember about. So I definitely have to say that, the rookie talent show that we have every year before camp is one of the, more memorable stories and, pranks that we have every year that we always remember. My professional aspirations are, first, get my degree in the Bachelor of Science of Recreation. And my second is to pursue, a career in NFL. So those are my next two goals as far as my future career. I wouldn't say that there's a one particular player that I resemble because I definitely observe and try to use different guys, things that they do well and add it to my game. So I believe there's only one Korey Lindsey, but I definitely have a mixture of a lot of different guys within me. Coach Lindsey, he's one of the player coaches, one of the coaches that you definitely will remember, for however many years you play football, is one of those guys that you can always talk to. He definitely understands it. Coach Lindsey came into the university when I was a sophomore, so I wasn't recruited by him, but I could definitely say that, he adapted and he tried to understand, and he definitely was a backbone to me throughout my career, even though I wasn't a recruit of his. So I definitely could say that, he was a special coach, and he was always there for me.
Well, I think, Korey Lindsey is an excellent choice for the defensive back of the year, and his career, I think, is pretty reflective of what he's capable of doing, and been a difference maker for us here at Southern Illinois, and we've won a lot of football games because of his play. So, he's been that big play maker for us on a consistent basis. Well, we have several big plays that come to mind with Korey just closing the game, and I think that's where you really see your premier players step up and contribute, where the game's on the line and they come up, whether it's a breakup. I remember two instances where he comes up with the interception, one he returns for a touchdown that sealed the deal, and that's what you want to see with your top players, is that they can close the game for you. Well, I think, his attributes athletically, he's just quick and he has great instincts. Many times he'll just sniff out a play that there was no previous read that we had prepared him for. He just found a way to anticipate what the play was going to be, and then he makes the play. So, that's probably his greatest strength. And I think he also has an energy that he brings to the game that his teammates will feed off of. And when Korey's making a big play for us, everyone gets excited. Well, I think, Southern Illinois is a football program that has some deep tradition. We take pride in who we are and what we represent. The expectations are high. We expect to compete for conference championships and national championships. And we've had players that have gone on and have great careers in the NFL. And I think our players are very proud of who they are and what they represent. And I think being a Saluki football player is something that means a lot to a member of this football team. Well, our coaching philosophy is, we just want players that, love playing the game and show up on an everyday basis, play the game with, the passion that you want, that you need to play this game. And again, the expectations are high. We want to do things the right way. We want to graduate our players. I'm very proud of our graduation rate and our academic success in the classroom. And we're also very proud of our athletic success that we've got guys that are competing at an extremely high level each year. And, the big advice that we give all incoming freshmen, just work hard. You learn from the upperclassmen. They've been through the program. They know what it's all about. Observe and watch and listen when they talk to you. And by working hard, good things will happen to you. And it's just a matter of paying your dues. Eventually good things will happen.